Good evening, friends. On behalf of My Retired Life Foundation, we extend a very hearty welcome to you for a very, very important program for all of us. Important as well as interesting program, and that's on the cyber crime and awareness program. But to talk on this particular topic, we have very distinguished faculty who is also a member of ours, recently joined member of ours, uh, Mr. Suresh Swami. Mr. Suresh Swami holds a very exchequered career. He was primarily with the Indian Air Force as a gunner of helicopter, and he was also a part of the Indian peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka in 1988. And after retirement from the army, he joined the police department. And in the police department, he worked in the various departments of the police, various police stations. And he also worked in the cyber scales of the Bombay and the New Bombay. And finally retired in 2017. From 1995 to 2007, he worked in the police and finally retired in 2017 as an ACP. And he was also the head of the SID of the New Bombay. Uh, Mr. Swami holds a very, very exchequered academic background. Also, he holds an mechanical engineering BE degree. He also holds a what do you call an MS degree in the cyber security. He also holds an MBA in the public relations, and he also holds a very specialized certification on the fraud detection from the USA. So we are indeed privileged to have Suresh Swamiji to talk on this particular topic. May I request Mr. Swami to please take it over and take forward the proceeding. Swamiji, the floor is open.
Okay, thank you, sir, for good instruction. Good evening to everyone. Myself, Suresh Swami. I am a new member of MRL. While having a discussion with Mr. Sengupta, sir, he asked me to have a session on cyber crime awareness. I agreed immediately. I take spreading awareness as my duty. I had seen many victims during my tenure in cyber cell of Mumbai and Mumbai that they succumbed to cybercrime because of awareness problem. I have felt very awful. That time onwards, I tried to my best to spread awareness about cybercrime to the people in the society, schools and colleges, banks, government establishment, judges and police officers and men. Today, I will share my experience with you. Now, this is a disclaimer part of my presentation. Okay. This lecture is essential for you and because computer has essential part of every one of us. Without computer, we can't live. New generation is growing up with computer. Most important is our monetary transactions are moving on the internet. On the other hand, all the conventional crimes are being committed by using computer technology. White collar criminals to terrorist organizations are using computer very effectively. Cyber security risks are growing exponentially. The World Economic Forum's Global Risk Report has been highlighting cyber security risk as one of the top 5 risks to mankind for the past few years. It is no longer a minor concern, but has become one of the largest organized crime. Now, there are many definitions of computer crime and cyber crime, but a simple one is computer crime is a crime where computer is a target, tool, or incidental to crime. Simple definition. Now see, profile of the cyber criminal. Cyber criminals need not to be qualified or computer expert. Only one who is computer savvy can commit the crime. Employees do their job perfectly. When they are deprived of something, some employees commit the cyber crime, such as defaming the organization or harm the network. Teenagers, in addition, is not commit crime, but to boost themselves that they are smart among their lot. Political activism is the use of computer-based techniques such as hacking to promote political agenda or social change. In business, they do the defamation of each another to pull down the business. Next. इसमें जो victims होते हैं, they are gullible or desperate and greedy people, unskilled and unexperienced people. This crime is vulnerable because of anonymity. Cyber world's geographically scattered boundaries, faceless and virtual nature of access makes criminal feel anonymous. It is a low risk, high gain method of crime. Criminal feels guilty, feel no guilty, and think there are fewer chances of being caught due to very legal systems, understand the law enforcement agencies, and vast number of careless and unaware users who makes it easy for criminals to get away most of the time. There is an exponential growth in storage capacity of computer. The Moore's law predicts exponential growth of storage capacity of computer, means doubling the memory of within 2 years. Jordan Moore predicted this in 1965. Till 2020, it was held true. The storage capacity is exploited by criminal many ways. Operating system is a million line code. While designing, the company does not know the flaws or bugs operating system. After you use it, then only the designing company knows the flaws and bugs in operating system. Then they rectify it, release the update. In case your operating system is not updated, then criminal exploit the same. So always keep operating system updated with latest patches and updates. In the digital world, there are a large number of unaware, careless users. Criminals keep trying to their luck on the millions of users until few fall their trap. Careless user के क्या करते हैं? They keep the default password, keep sharing the password, sharing IOC in the banks. Password ऐसे अपने टेबल के ऊपर लिखा है और कंप्यूटर के कॉर्नर में एक पासवर्ड लिखते हैं. They are very careless and they keep the guessable password, not following the basic principle of security, not backing up the data routinely, not reading about the how criminals commit crime. Careless users are like low-hanging fruits for criminals. In organization, people and process are more important than implementing the expensive hardware. Some users, mostly domestic individuals, जो हम घर में कंप्यूटर मोस्टली हम रखते हैं, उसमें पायरेट सॉफ्टवेयर रखते हैं और पायरेट सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉलेशन में हम अगर देखेंगे तो उसमें आई एग्री मतलब उस रीड द देयर एग्रीमेंट एंड वी हैव टू क्लिक द बटन आई एग्री and many times we click yes unknowingly as a reflex action leading to undesired consequences, thus proving the idiom first man makes mistakes habit sorry first man makes the habits, then the habit makes the man. These are the cyber crimes. This list list is not exhaustive, but this I have made as per the crime we have investigated. तो इसमें जो हम some few are there that I will discuss, not all the time because time is not there. Only it is related to you that I will discuss. First is hacking. Hacking a simple thing. Hacking means illegal intrusion into computer without the permission of computer owner or user. So उसमें as per IT Act, suppose you अपने मोबाइल फोन आपका इधर रखा है टेबल के ऊपर और उधर से कोई दूसरा आदमी आता है, वो मोबाइल फोन आपका अगर उसने हाथ में लिया और उसमें से डाटा देखा, it amounts to the hacking. Then hacking, it is many ways hacking. We have to see how it happens. It many ways are there hacking ka. So first is password. If a password should be well designed. Now you see there are two passwords here I have shown. First is date of birth. Date of birth, it can be easily remembered. And this is password should be designed in such a way it should be easy to remember and difficult to guess. But first one is easy to remember and easy to guess also. But second password here I have shown, it is not easy to remember and difficult to guess also. But password should be easy to remember also. If you make such a complicated password, tomorrow you will not be able to remember the password and the daily problem. तो इसको याद रखने का I will show the example. Here see, I have shown XDR. Now my password is bracket, one bracket, XDR, shift 5, then 6, shift 6, YHN, and bracket complete. This is this way you can make the password, and this password will never crack. Whereas if you see first password, very easily they can crack. Then the keyloggers are there. The keyloggers, it is used to copy your keystroke. This is a physical keylogger. Another comes in soft keylogger. Soft keylogger, remotely they will install in a computer. But this physical hardware, they have to put behind your keyboard, where you connect your keyboard to the desktop. There you have to connect, and this will record each and every keystroke of your what you are typing it to record, and it will email to the his owner. So a very dangerous device. Then hacking, why, how these people able to hack the particular system? Because careless behavior of the people. You see, technology has not only transformed the world into global village, but also enabled the criminals of the world to trespass the treasure of this global village. Very simple. Because of password problem, how happens? I will tell you the example. In a very well reputed company, अच्छा नाम है उसका बॉम्बे में. I will not reveal the name, but once in 2005, they came to us in Mumbai. And they told that their system is hacked, and some outsider is in the system since one day. Okay, then we told them, okay, give us the complaint. We registered a complaint and started investigation. on investigation, it is revealed Thane's address. We went to Thane, raided the flat. तो उधर एक हमको 10वीं फेल हुआ लड़का मिला. वो कंप्यूटर पे बैठा था और उधर से वो सब कुछ करता था. Then we have taken the position of computer and that particular boy and started investigation. Then we asked him how you hacked the system. Such a IT company, they have got very expensive devices, and how you can break that with this simple computer. He said he do not know the hacking. What he tried is only has gone to their website and their officers name, manager, senior manager, general manager names are on the website. And he has put only that login, he has access to login, he has put manager's name and password, is same password he has used. XYZ manager and XYZ password. And he was in the system. Very simple, I said. Because he was not a hacker, he was only computer savvy. And for this, there's a silly mistake of their employees, and that he was able to access their system, very expensive system. And he has downloaded a complete policy, company policy, company letters, everything he has downloaded in his PC. His 80 GB hard disk was full of their material. Then then he said he was doing this since 1 year. Since 1 year is doing, but these people has noticed just 1 day before. How it is? He said he has made a mistake. That last day he has changed somebody's profile, and that because of that, they came to know some outsider is there. Oh, इसलिए गड़बड़ हो गया, and he got detected. So then he is told whatever the data, whatever the policy letters he has downloaded, वो academic purpose के लिए मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. Then he has not shared to anyone. किसी को उसने दिया नहीं, किसी को बेचा नहीं. लेकिन in fact उसका कीमत इतना था, अगर वो किसी को कुछ रॉयल कंपनी को बेचता वो डाटा, तो उसको करोड़ रुपए मिल जाती. Because normally hacker do this, they download the data and they say, okay, this your confidential data is with us, you will give us 10 lakh, 50 lakh, 20 lakh, as per company's capacity, and then they want the money. But this fellow has simply kept with him. So then finally they agreed that they will not take the case. They left the boy alone. So this is the way. So criminal, it is the three criminals, three elements in the fraud triangle that are opportunities, motivation, and skill. There are tough times during the COVID-19 pandemic, coupled with digital technology, provided the legal biggest opportunity to criminals. Rapid change in the technology offers only small window on exhaustive testing of possible misuse and fraud scenarios. Hence, some of the vulnerabilities always exist in technology. Criminals try to exploit these technological vulnerabilities to their advantage for malicious and unlawful activities. Criminals wait for the opportunities and around the new changing technologies, find the flaws and exploit the system. In case criminal discovers any vulnerability, they quickly circulate the knowledge in their network, especially through dark web. At the same time, the other stakeholders take time due to sheer volume in circulating, identifying vulnerabilities in the community or taking the corrective steps to stop fraudsters. Opportunity is the only element over which business has maximum control. Limiting opportunities for criminals is effective way through which fraud can be reduced. Now, do's here, do's for the hacking. Install firewall, pop-up blocker, spy detector, use a strong password that I have discussed already, and assign the computer to a particular person with password protection offices. This is very important. Suppose आपके ऑफिस में 20 कंप्यूटर है और कल कुछ गलत हो गया तो किसने क्या कौन से ये सब होना चाहिए रिकॉर्ड तो असाइनमेंट टू कंप्यूटर एंड कीपिंग द रिकॉर्ड इज ऑलवेज बेटर install the firewall and maintain the log of firewall. The maintaining log of firewall, it is also essential. Preserve evidence in case anything happens, that is logs. Disconnect from internet when not in use. Change the administrator password from default password. Disable the file sharing, turn off the network during extended periods not of non-use. Avoid online banking, shopping, entering the credit card details if network is not properly secured. Check your online account frequently and make sure all listed transactions are valid. And don't keep the password stored on a computer. The here checking online account frequently is seems very बहुत मामूली लगता है लेकिन जब एक्चुअल कुछ होते तो बहुत बड़ी बात होती है I will give the example of this account not checked for months together and what happened one doctor क्या हो गया एक दिन हमारे पास आए और उन्हें कहा कि उनका क्रेडिट कार्ड में कुछ कोई कार्ड हमारा लॉकर में है लेकिन वो क्रेडिट कार्ड कोई इस्तेमाल किया 4-5 बार और I lost around 4 lakhs. Then how it happened? He said, okay, we have taken the complaint, started investigation. We visited his house, seen the locker. His credit card was intact inside the locker. Then उस कौन एक्सेस करता है उधर तो वो रूम में खाली डॉक्टर उसके वाइफ उनके बेटे एंड काम वाले बाई उधर आते हैं वो भी एक्सेस करते हैं एक्सेस मतलब is only for cleaning and other purpose he comes inside then बच्चे वगैरह okay we sees everybody then हमने बाई को बाजू में लिया और उससे सब पूछा किधर रहती है क्या करती है तो she was having a pride in a Sanpada of his own and we have visited her house he was all good gadgets were inside the house then we asked her that with that much pay how can you manage this all then she said उसने बताया कि उसका गांव में खेती है वो खेती में उसको प्रॉफिट मिलता है बहुत तो दे कैन मैनेज देन खेती में प्रॉफिट है तो इधर काम ऐसा काम क्यों करते हैं सफाई का झाड़ू लगाने का पोछा लगाने का she was not revealing but later on she revealed she had done the fraud with doctor then we have taken her to doctor's home again there. Then we asked how just show us how you have done. Then उसने उन्हें बताया कि वो जब घर में सुबह आती थी तो सुबह डॉक्टर बाहर घूमने के लिए जाते थे उस टाइम डॉक्टर का चाबी का जो सेफ का चाबी है लॉकर का चाबी वो वार्डरोब में रहता था then madam goes to ब्लड के बच्चे लोग सब स्कूल जाते थे madam used to go to bathroom for नहाने के लिए जाती थी then she was free there that time when madam is gone to bathroom उस टाइम क्या करती थी वार्डरोब खोल के चाबी निकाले सेफ का सेफ ओपन करती थी और सेफ ओपन करने के बाद वो जैसे नोटों का बंडल है जो हाथ में आता है, वो एक लेके फटाकन वो बेड के नीचे छुपा देती, अनलॉकर फिर लॉक करके चाबी डॉक्टर के जेब में वार्डरोब में रख देती। तो ऐसा कितने कितने बार खोला, तो बोला कि हमने लास्ट 1 साल से ये सब मैं कर रही हूँ। देन मैं बोला फिर हाउ अबाउट दिस डेबिट कार्ड ट्रांजेक्शन कैसे किया हो? वो बोला कि एक दिन एक उसने देखा कि उधर डेबिट कार्ड है, उसके साथ पासवर्ड भी रखा था, बैंक का रेटर। पहले बैंक क्या करती थी, डेबिट कार्ड नया घर में आता है अपने, तो उसके साथ पासवर्ड भी भेज देती है। तो उन्होंने वो औरत ने पासवर्ड और कार्ड देखा, तो एक दिन उसने बोला कि वो वहीं ट्राई, बैंक में जाकर उसने वो पासवर्ड अगर ट्राई किया तो पैसा निकलता है उसमें। So she has like that, she has withdrawn the money daily something, and because of that, and the doctor came to know that somebody is doing this thing, and that doctor then the doctor's passbook was not update. Then he has sent it to his assistant to the bank, and he's seen the password entries that since month she is drawing the money. So like that, she has defrauded doctor for more than 20 lakhs. But whereas doctor was knowing only 5 lakhs transaction. So this is a carelessness of not checking the account frequently, and so very important one. This seems to be very simple, but very important. Now, denial of service attack. Next is denial of service attack. We can say DOS. This is an act by criminal who floods a bandwidth with the victim's network or fills his email box with spam email, depriving him of the services he is entitled to access or provide. और ये करने का तरीका बहुत है। एक तो बोलते हैं DNS pausing और host file pausing, उससे करते हैं, but email bombing. So I will explain you email bombing. Email bombing से कैसे करते हैं? That will be that you will understand. आपको समझ में आएगा वो कैसे करते हैं। तो suppose आपका email box का capacity around 1 GB है, तो आपका email box अगर पूरा 1 GB फेल डाटा भेजा तो बॉक्स पूरा फुल हो जाएगा, एंड उसमें से हम फिर उसके बाद आपको कोई ईमेल आ भी नहीं सकता, आप किसी को भेज भी नहीं सकते। यू हैव टू एम्प्टी द योर बॉक्स, ईमेल बॉक्स। तो क्रिमिनल क्या करते हैं, ऐसे ईमेल को अगर डिनाय ऑफ सर्विस करना है तो 1 सेकंड में 40,000 ईमेल भेजते हैं टू दिस विक्टिम्स ईमेल को। 1 सेकंड में 40,000 ईमेल भेजेंगे तो हर 1 सेकंड में इट इज कंटिन्यूसली ऑन ईमेल, सो इट इज कॉल्ड बॉम्बिंग, इट इज कंटिन्यूसली ऑन and email box is full. Now you cannot read the email also because continuously there is a 40,000 emails are landing in your email box. So here you are deprived of your services. So how this happens? 40,000 in 1 second, how it sends? It is through botnet. Botnet is a network of compromiser computers. Hackers, what they do, they take the position of 40,000 remote computers. That is belongs to you and me, not theirs. It is like public computer from all over the world. they take the position of the computer. Now, if I tell a simple man, you would protect your computer और आपके पीसी में अच्छा एंटीवायरस डालिए, तो लोग बोलेंगे ऐसा हमारे पीसी में कुछ नहीं, there is nothing to steal. उसमें कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट डाटा नहीं, हमारा पीसी को क्या करते हैं, पीसी को कोई जरूरत नहीं, तो ऐसे पीसी टारगेट करते हैं और उसमें इंस्टॉल करते हैं spyware, and they will not disturb the user, only they will use the processor, and आपका पीसी सो जाएगा थोड़ा, और like that they take the position of 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 as per the capacity of the hacker, and that computers are used for committing the crime. जब ऐसे कुछ काम करना है तो वो कंप्यूटर को काम पे लगाते हैं, and they are not using their own computer. So if tomorrow something happens and police will come to you, if you are not doing anything, but your computer is खतरे में आ सकता है, इसलिए प्रोटेक्शन लेना जरूरी है सब में. तो समझ में आ रहा है आपको या? हेलो सर, हेलो सर, आपको ठीक आ रहा है?
Yeah. You're able to understand.
This session should be interactive. उसमें से क्या है? Interactive. This session should be interactive. आपको कुछ डाउट लगे तो मुझे पूछे, because सब्जेक्ट बहुत वास्ट है. Next is virus dissemination. Viruses, as everybody knows what is virus, and there are viruses, worms, Trojan horse, time bomb, logic bomb, private spectrum. There's a variety of viruses. The we have to be careful. You should have proper antivirus, system. But I will give example of one virus. That is, I love you. This virus came into the market around 2010, and it has damaged 50 million computers and $8 billion US dollars. So this is very huge, and first time it happened in the era. The virus damaging so much because of nature of I love you. Because of that, people used to open that email and see what is the inside, and that like that it spread. This was actually when a US government said damage so much, we have to see the hacker, we have to punish him. So they started investigation. So they could reach to Philippines, but they are in Manila. Then one flat that Mr. Gazman was a 24 years old boy was there. 24, he agreed, he said he has made the virus because he never knew this will cause it damage to this extent. तो उसको पूछा ऐसा क्यों किया, तो उसने बोला कि हम जस्ट ऐसे टेस्ट करने के लिए हमने किया. Then their police could not do anything to him because there was no such law. इनके पास ITEC नहीं था, so this was not crime in that country, creating the virus, and it was not a crime in that Philippines country, because that is why he is left free. The US government asked Philippines to hand over the accused to them. That time they refused. They said he has not committed any crime as per land of law. So this is also one of the problem, country to country, where one country it is a crime, but another country it is not a crime. So this that time there was no IT, Information Technology Act in Philippines. Now it is there. So this is the problem. So we have to be careful. where to ensure your virus definition are up to date and run antivirus and spyware detector regularly. The update करना ही बहुत जरूरी है. Use a proper license version antivirus. जो प्रीमियम लेता है आप नेट पे वो ठीक तरह से काम नहीं करता, उसको अपडेट अच्छा नहीं होता. But you have to spend some money and take a license version antivirus that will work properly. Then a backup of important files and folders to protect important files and record your computer if computer malfunctions destroyed by successful attacker. The backup is very important. इसमें एक हमारे पास ऐसा केस आया था, इसे सर हमारा मतलब कंप्यूटर पूरा लॉक हो गया और उसमें आ रहा है वार्निंग, डाटा इज कंप्लीटली इंक्रिप्टेड और आपको रिक्रिप्ट करना है तो रिक्रिप्ट करने के लिए पासवर्ड चाहिए. वो पासवर्ड हमारे पास है, you have to put that password, but before that you pay us 50 lakh rupees or something. They as per the capacity they will ask you pay us 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees is. So they will demand the money, so that is not good. So you should have backup, and if your computer something happens like that, so you simply the format the PC and again load the backup in that computer and run your computer. So backup is very important. Then download the update regularly. This I code everything. Don't go online without virus protection and firewall page. Don't open email attachment if you are not sure about it. Software piracy. Theft of software through illegal copying of genuine programs or counterfeiting and distribution of products intended to pass the original. इसमें क्या होता है? If this is a software, any software, it is an intellectual property. The designing software company or individual pays rupees. Here they have to spend the time, do some research, and then only software comes out. So उसमें उसका original software is costing right from 2,000 rupees to up to crores of rupees, depending upon the software. So and the pirates, वो लोग क्या करते हैं, वो उनको ओरिजिनल सॉफ्टवेयर लेते हैं, क्रैक करते हैं और उसमें वो और सीरी बनाते हैं और जो प्रोडक्ट उनका 10,000 का है वो 100 रुपए में बेचते हैं. Because they create mini series, thousands of series, and they sell in the market because they have cracked version. is crack version होता है, तो इसमें revenue loss बहुत होता है. इसलिए and they should not give again proper update also. So avoid this thing. Pornography, it is a most of the porn website inject malicious programs such as virus keyloggers. So avoid the visiting such places. Pornography is the first consistently successful e-commerce product. And you will wonder, pornography is banned in India, but how it is seen on net? Not a single server is in India. It is in a foreign country where pornography is permitted. But only child pornography is not permitted all over the world. It is great irony that bad things feel good and good things feel bad. So get addicted to the good thing for a better life. Technology addiction is spreading like epidemics. Nothing can be done about it. So I will give you one example of this. One XYZ person, I will not reveal the name. It is not good. He was a well-reputed man in the society. So एक दिन उस घर में कोई नहीं तो अपना पोर्नोग्राफी दिख रहा था ऐसे and उसमें एक लड़की कांटेक्ट में आ गई and started everything. She was showing live scenes to him and he was doing okay. Then slowly relation developed. She has taken his password, everything, everything copied. And one day, his email, he has sent the email to that doctor that all his videos, because that time what I was, both were removing the clothes and seeing each other and doing some nonsense. तो एक दिन उसको मैसेज आया लड़की का आपका सब photos वगैरह your email doctor and password is with me and your photos are with me. You give me 2 lakhs rupees. Otherwise, I will send to your relatives, friends, everyone, and a society name will be spoiled like that. And then that fellow came to us. बोल रहा था became I'm in trouble. He was crying literally. He was crying. Shall I pay 2 lakh rupees? We don't pay anything. Only thing you neglect everything and format your PC and start your job. Don't pay. But we have investigated that case. That girl was chatting from Indonesia, and this demand came from Pakistan. They're so much they are organized in very this way. The Pakistan से वो IP बोल रहे थे पैसा दो आने के बाद उसने पैसा देता वो 10 लाख हमें 2 लाख रुपए तो डिमांड उड़े इंक्रीज और दे दो सो ही विल बी ऐसे करके वो कंगाल हो जाता हो तो कभी करना नहीं चाहिए ये करना नहीं चाहिए नेक्स्ट इज purified pedophilia it is a sexual attraction of children by an adult and this is a sickness that does not discriminate the race or class or age ये लोग बहुत डेंजर होते हैं इट इज हिनेस क्राइम pedophilia बच्चों को पहले वो लोग ऐसे डायरेक्टली कांटेक्ट करते थे लड़के से छोटे बच्चे से लेकिन आजकल नेट आने से उनको बहुत सुविधा हुई है so they contact boys small boys on internet chatting करते हैं उनके साथ बच्चों को लगता है कि अपना ये real friend है and they chat in very nice ways they send some gift लड़का को जब गिफ्ट मिलता है तो again he is very happy he says he is more than better than my parent वो सबसे अच्छा फ्रेंड है हमारा so better than real friend so then slowly they will develop relation gain the confidence of the child and one day वो बोला थे बाहर आ जाओ एक होटल में हम मिलते हैं तो जब लड़का उधर जाता है देन उसको बहुत बुरा लगता है मैं तो अपने एज के साथ वाला को बात कर रहा था लेकिन वो तो बहुत बड़ा आदमी है एक ऐसा होगा and they trap the child and do all activities like there's many children are get trapped in pedophilia so children should be very careful on this so pedophilias have got websites and they share their how they are trapped the child what techniques they have used how they avoided the prosecution पुलिस को कैसा चकमा दिया उन्होंने this all that they discuss in this website and this website is not at one place it is floating type So police cannot catch them because one day आज देखा तो जापान में है, कल देखा तो अफ्रीका में है, like that keep on floating. So this website tracking is also very difficult. So be careful about this peripherals. Next is credit card fraud. अभी आपका क्रेडिट कार्ड आपके पास है, लेकिन उसमें ट्रांजैक्शन हो गया, कैसे हो गया? आपको अभी आप फिर पुलिस के पास जाते हैं, बैंक के पास जाते हैं, बोलते हैं हमारे पास कार्ड था, उसमें से ट्रांजैक्शन तो हो गया, तो हम देखते हैं कैसे होता है। ये देखे स्क्रीन में, दिस इज कॉल्ड वायरलेस स्कीमर। इसमें आपने अगर कार्ड स्वाइप किया तो आपका कार्ड पूरा उसमें कॉपी हो जाता है। ये है एक्चुअल स्कीमर जो हमने एक हमारे क्राइम में इसको जब्त किया था। This was seized in one of our crime which happened in Mumbai, Goregaon. So I will tell you in short what has happened that time. Some two college boys were doing this experiment. They bought this device from China. One of their father was in China. So they told to their father, we have got a project in the college, so send this device. नाम वगैरह भेज दिया. So when device came, they have modified this device and they use it for scheming purpose. Then they actually contacted a waiter of five-star hotel, and they told only foreigners का कार्ड स्कीम करके देना. स्कीम मतलब उसमें स्वाइप करना और देना, जितने तुमको एक स्वाइप के लिए हम 1000 रुपए देंगे. The waiter was very happy. So they were targeting only foreign customers, not Indian. So they, after taking the data, they used to take somebody's home. Somebody means these two people has got another friend because they wanted one PC for this, one computer जो काम करना है उसके लिए. वो खुद का कंप्यूटर इस्तेमाल नहीं किया, वो किसी और का कंप्यूटर लिया. तो उस जो दूसरा तीसरा फ्रेंड है उनको बोला कि हमको कॉलेज का प्रोजेक्ट करना है तो पीसी दे दो. तो उन्होंने बोला ठीक है इस्तेमाल करो. तो वो क्या करते थे, स्कीमर पे डाटा जो कॉपी किया वेटर ने वो कंप्यूटर में फीड करते थे और उसके बाद ये डिवाइस है राइटर बोल के वो कंप्यूटर पीसी को लगा के वो उसमें डाटा डाउनलोड करते थे और उसमें कोई भी आपका सिंपल कार्ड घुमा दो तो आपका सेम क्रेडिट कार्ड तैयार हो जाएगा और इन्हें एक्सपायर कार्ड उसमें स्वाइप कर दो, कार्ड वो बन जाएगा सीधा सीधा. हार्डली इट टेक्स 1 मिनट, 1 मिनट में आपका दूसरा कार्ड बन सकता है. देन उसके बाद वो लोग बच्चे लोग उसके बाद उसको जिस पीसी में काम किया उसको लोग डिनर देते थे तो ही वाज हैप्पी. Then they used to go to market. There's two boys, and they have done they have tied up with some shopkeeper, do the false purchasing, and earn the money. So इसमें जो लड़का एक्चुअली जिसका कोई कसूर नहीं था वो इसमें टाइप अननेसेसरी टाइप हो गया क्योंकि उसका पीसी आ गया, उसमें सब डाटा था, उसमें से क्विटर नंबर थे, वो होटल से जो होता था वो उसमें डाउनलोड करके उन्होंने मिसयूज किया. तो इसलिए उसमें एक सबक सीखना है कि अपना कंप्यूटर किसी को मत देना, कोई भी होने दो. वो कुछ भी बोल के बोलेंगे हमको कंप्यूटर चाहिए, काम करना है, ये प्रोजेक्ट करना है, वो प्रोजेक्ट करना है. नहीं, कंप्यूटर किसी को देना नहीं चाहिए. ऐसा कुछ गलत काम किया देन यू विल बी हेल्ड रिस्पॉन्सिबल क्योंकि एविडेंस है वो आपके पीसी में है. इसलिए बी केयरफुल अबाउट दिस. सेकंड थिंग, एटीएम में क्रेडिट कार्ड कैसे होता है. अभी आप देख रहे हैं एटीएम, दिस इज एटीएम मशीन, ये देख रहे हैं. अभी नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में देखेंगे क्या गड़बड़ है इसमें. ये देखिए, इट इज द सेम पार्ट. It is a false epic slot they have fitted here. वो क्या करते हैं उसमें, इज अ स्कीमर, फॉल्स स्लॉट है वो ऊपर फिट किया है. इट लुक लाइक a part of the machine. It is pasted there, and that reads your card first. When you put the card first, it will be read by this machine, and then it will go to ATM. So this is you are duplicating the card, and again there is a box in the ATM cabin that they are in this where papers are kept. उसमें वो लोग कैमरा लगा देते हैं. The camera will point to the screen and a keyboard like this. Screen is there and a keyboard को focus कराता है. हाँ, उसके लिए बैटरी भी चाहिए, बैटरी भी बिठा देते हैं. तो लाइक दैट वो कॉल पूरा स्कीम हो गया उनके, और वो बाद में निकाल के ले जाते हैं और उसमें से डुप्लीकेट कार्ड बना के आपका पैसा वो निकाल लेते हैं. तो you have to be careful when you go to any area. Must see, is there any loose part, slot, check the slot properly. It is something is pasted or not. You will come to know, or see the keypad is properly fixed. Sometimes duplicate keypad also बिठाते हैं. So, and then that it will be wireless one. When it is copied, it will send the wireless to accuse a criminal. वो बाहर गाड़ी में बैठा होगा, वो सब काम करता है. तो like the you तो इसे करना है. Check the online transaction frequently and it is valid. Don't hand over your card to any person. पर इसमें और भी पॉइंट है. आपका आजकल कार्ड आते हैं, कॉन्टैक्टलेस कार्ड आते हैं, वो इस स्लाइड में नहीं है. तो कॉन्टैक्टलेस कार्ड क्या करता है, you do not to swipe the card, only take it near the machine. That is called nail field combination, NFC card. So that transaction was completed. ऐसे कर पॉकेट में जब कैरी करते हैं तो डोंट कैरी इट सिंपली, इट इज हैव प्रोटेक्शन. उसमें ब्लॉकर केस रहता है तो उसके साथ इस्तेमाल करिए. ये ब्लॉकर केस इज नॉट अवेलेबल. सबसे है कि एल्यूमिनियम फॉइल घर में जो होता है अपना, वो उसमें रैप करिए, दैट इज प्रोटेक्टेड. पर्स के आगे पीछे पर्स में रखे एल्यूमिनियम फॉइल, देन this will have protection. Second thing, your CVV number, CVV, customer verification value number, वो 3 डिजिट का नंबर कार्ड में होता है कार्ड के पीछे, वो आपको याद रख के और कहीं लिख के वो नंबर स्क्रैच करना है, कार्ड पे पूरा स्क्रैच करे, so that nobody be able to see. किसी को दिखाना मतलब देख नहीं पाएगा. देन दूसरा, अब क्या नई जगह एटीएम में जाते हैं तो एटीएम कई फेक भी होता है. तो क्या करना है, बैंक का वेबसाइट में चेक करना है एटीएम लोकेशन है कि नहीं उधर. एटीएम से वो लोकेशन पे एटीएम है क्या, वो बैंक के वेबसाइट पे चेक करिए. और सेकंड थिंग, जब ऐसे एटीएम में आपको नहीं मिला, एटीएम में गए तो आपका क्रेडिट कार्ड डाल के, डेबिट कार्ड डाल के, पुट द रॉन्ग पासवर्ड. रॉन्ग पासवर्ड आके देखे मैसेज क्या आता है, रॉन्ग का समटाइम्स रॉन्ग पासवर्ड डालने के बाद ऐसा मैसेज आया कि इट इज आउट ऑफ कैश, देन इट इज फेक एटीएम. फेक एटीएम में अगर कुछ भी कार्ड रहेगा, कुछ भी पासवर्ड रहेगा, देन आल्सो इट विल शो out of cash नहीं है, because it copies your card and copies your pin also. So that is a fake ATM. Then इसमें ऐसा है, कोई आपका कार्ड का फोटो नहीं लेगा, वो देखे कोई समटाइम्स दूर से कोई फोटो लेगा और वीडियो रहेगा, तो कार्ड उससे आपको प्रोटेक्ट करना है. इसमें कुछ भी डाउट हो गया, अगर आपको डर गया आप ऐसा कुछ हुआ है, straight away block the card. In your net banking setting, restrict the overseas transactions. Set the limit of your card to stop the fraudulent transaction. Some people actually try to work around the system, either accidentally or necessity. उसका एक केस है, एक आदमी पैसा निकालने के लिए दिल्ली का केस है, दिल्ली में जाता है, वो पैसा he wanted to withdraw the money. ये एक्चुअली वो बहुत नजदीक एटीएम मशीन के पास बहुत क्लोज खड़ा रहता है, कार्ड अपना डाल के पासवर्ड डाल के पैसा निकल रहा है, पैसा एक्चुअली बाहर नहीं आता बिकॉज उसका पैर उसको एटीएम का डिस्पेंसर है का जैसे कैश है उसने लगा था, पैसा आया नहीं, तो उसको एसएमएस आया कि आपके खाते से पैसा कुछ नहीं निकाला, तो पैसा सेम है, देयर इज नो ट्रांजैक्शन इज नॉट वैलिड, ऐसा बोल के मैसेज आया, तो ये बाद में उसने देखा नीचे तो नोट दिखाई दे रहा है, he has pulled the नोट किया, उसको खींचा तो पैसा हाथ में आ गया उसके बाद में, तो then he done the like this multiple transactions, सब पैसा तो ऐसे आ रहा है एंड एसएमएस भी ऐसे आ रहा है, वो क्या किया, वो अपने दोस्तों को ये ट्रिक बताया, ऐसा ऐसा करो तुमको पैसा मिल जाएगा, और अपने बैंक से तो अपने खाते से पैसे भी नहीं जाएंगे, तो they have done the same thing. But bank finally bank their particular ATM का book was not tiring. बैंक को लगा इसमें कुछ गड़बड़ है, बैंक has seen the footage and उसने पता लगा कि आदमी ऐसे फॉरवर्ड कर रहा है, तो उन लोगों को बाद में पकड़ा, but this is accidentally they are done fraud. Their main intention was to do the fraud, but accidentally they came to know this is a flaw and they also exploited it. Phishing. It is a phishing, we can say it is a shot in the dark. क्या करते हैं, बहुत सारे लोगों को ईमेल भेज देते हैं, ईमेल भेजते हैं, किसी ने रिस्पॉन्स किया ठीक है, नहीं किया तो भी ठीक है, तो उसमें ऐसा है, it is a technique of pulling out confidential information, bank financial transactions followed by deceptive means. Phishing is a type of social engineering where an attacker sends a fraudulent message designed to trick the person into revealing sensitive information to the attacker or to deploy the malicious software on victim's computer like ransomware. Phishing attacks have become increasingly sophisticated. As of now, phishing is by far most of the common attacks performed by the cyber criminals. With the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center recording over twice as many incidents phishing than any other type of computer crime. So this is a बहुत sophisticated हो गया, बहुत ज़्यादा अटैक इसके होते हैं. अभी हम सिंपल इंडिविजुअल के ऊपर अटैक कैसे होता है वो देखेंगे. इधर देखिए एक्चुअल लॉगिन पेज है किसी बैंक का. This is actual login page. You just see. Now if your next slide, this is a phishing email. They send the email of this nature to the individuals, to everyone, you, me, and they will give the link below. Here that link is there. They will tell click the link. And when clicking the link after reading, because they have shown the urgency in that. Your account need to be verification. You fill up this data, otherwise you will not be access your account. Like that message there. So people go panicky. They click the link and they go to deceptive login page. This is the deceptive login page. There also same thing. User ID, transaction password, transaction. And after putting all this, they will say verify button there, verify karo. तो रे बटन जैसे आप प्रेस करते हैं तो एक्चुअल लॉगिन पेज शो बस दिस इज एक्चुअल लॉगिन पेज सो जो कस्टमर डाला है वो जो आदमी इंस्टॉल करे किया है वो एक्चुअल लॉगिन पेज पे आता है तो इसीलिए उसको डाउट भी नहीं होता कि वो कुछ फ्रॉड हुआ है बिकॉज ये तो गया है एक्यूज के पास क्रिमिनल के पास ही गया बैंक को कुछ पता भी नहीं ये क्या हो रहा है इट इज आउट ऑफ बैंक सर्वर हो गया लेकिन ये बाद में बैंक सर्वर में बैंक का वेबसाइट एक्चुअली ऑन हो गया तो दिस इज लाइक दिस दे हैव डिजाइन्ड अटैक तो कस्टमर को डाउट नहीं होता and they are stealing all information तो इसमें यहाँ क्या करना है आपको you contact actual business that supposedly sent email to verified email is union ऐसा है ऐसा आपको कुछ आ गए आपके बैंक से आपका जो भी बैंक है उसको आप फिजिकली जाके पूछो नहीं तो फोन करो फिजिकली जाके उस एक्चुअल बैंक को कि आपने ईमेल भेजा है कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन हमारा खाते में कुछ गड़बड़ है क्या दैट आस्क जो स्पैम ईमेल है उसको बिल्कुल आप सॉल्व मत करना स्पैम ईमेल को आप डिलीट करिए आपके बॉक्स से बिकॉज एक एक्सीडेंटली आप उसको ऑन खोलेंगे और क्लिक करेंगे देन गड़बड़ हो सकता है instead of clicking the link do not click any link अगर वो आपका बैंक के वेबसाइट पर जाना है तो एड्रेस बार में बैंक का एक्चुअल वेब एड्रेस टाइप करिए दैट इज बेटर एंड डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज और डरो मत अगर आपको प्रेशर कर रहा है कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन देने का कुछ भी आप इंफॉर्मेशन देना नहीं बिकॉज हमें टैक्टिस उनका रहता है दे प्रेशराइज आप लोग घबरता है कोई तो ऐसा आदमी इंफॉर्मेशन देता है नेक्स्ट इज साइबर डिफेमेशन ऐसा जो भी आदमी जो एम्प्लॉयज है और डिवोर्स हस्बैंड वाइफ और एक्स रिलेशंस जब रिलेशन अच्छा होता है तो सब कुछ शेयर करते हैं जब रिलेशन खराब होता है तो दे use that information against each other and defame by sending the defamation emails or something messages. This is simple. Next is salami attack. This attack is not only for the banks but also on any entity which slicing can be performed and people are made unaware of their crime. The इसमें क्या होता है सलामी अटैक में वेरी इनसिग्निफिकेंट अमाउंट कट हो जाता है आपके बैंक से एंड आपको आप लोगों को लगता है 50 पैसा मतलब कोई बैंक का चार्ज होगा और 50 पैसा कोई प्रोवाइडर का सर्विस प्रोवाइडर का चार्ज होगा वो कट गया होगा और 50 पैसे के लिए आप बैंक या वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को जाकर पूछते नहीं कभी you just assume that it is okay लेकिन वो क्रिमिनल क्या करता है इसमें I will tell you case study in foreign one of the foreign bank one programmer बैंक प्रोग्राम उसको सर्वर लेवल पे ऐसा कमांड देता है कि एवरी मंथ सबके खाते से 50 पैसा निकाल के ये मेरे खाते में जिहांग बोल के जो लास्ट खाता है वो अल्फाबेटिकली लास्ट खाता है उसमें डाल देना अकाउंट वाज जिहांग ऐसा बोल के डाला उसने तो एवरी मंथ ही यूज्ड टू गेट मोर देन करोड़ रुपीस बिकॉज फ्रॉम द ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड जितना बैंक का खाता है उसमें से कट करके वो इसके खाते में जमा होता था बट ये सिग्निफिकेंट अमाउंट इंडिविजुअल क्या होता है 50 पैसा है चलो कुछ चार्ज होगा बैंक का बट इसको गेन क्रिमिनल को गेन हो गया crores of rupees then one day actually Zhang opened the account So his account became lost. So at the end of month, he suddenly got a huge amount. And he surprised, what is this? Where this money came from? इसे उसने बैंक को जाके पूछा है क्या है पैसे कितने से आया The bank has secret authority and then उसके बाद बैंक को पता चला कि ये सरोले पे ऐसा कोई कमांड दिया है कि पैसा जमा होने का तो बाद में इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो गया तो उसमें पता चला कि उनका ही बैंक का प्रोग्रामर वो करता था वो पकड़ा गया तो इसलिए 50 पैसा ऑल्सो we should inquire in fact. Nigerian scam, 419 scam. 419 means 419 is a Nigeria का sitting section है and नाइजीरिया के लोग बहुत ऐसा गलत काम करते हैं उसमें अपने जो ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड नॉट ओनली टू इंडिया ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड पीपल आर सफरिंग this scam is very different type very their modus operandi is very different. And there is a sense of urgency. Sometimes वो बोलेंगे आपको लॉटरी लगा है और जल्दी करो नहीं तो छूट जाएगा आपके हाथ से आप उसके लिए you are very lucky and all the email will come and they will ask him to pay some processing fees of that lottery. Just a minute, I just take 1 minute. Hey, Sanjo. So, okay, I'll continue. उसमें then they pay the processing fees. So they will pay initially. People will be very happy, and they will pay the processing fee. Then they will tell, okay, your this thing is purchased. Again, you have to pay some money or some. They will make many this thing. ये करना है वो करना है there is a custom service है custom को देना है like that they will tell you anything and they will try to drain maximum money. People losing right from 20,000 to 50 lakhs people have paid and they have got nothing. This is called Nigerian scam. The enemy of Nigerian scam data. Where is here? My father left me 40 million in his will, but I have no bribe to government officer to get it out because वो बोलते हैं कि मेरा $40 million पैसा है लेकिन वो मैं निकाल नहीं सकता खाते में. There is I have to pay some bribe to official. I have to give 20%, 30% of this $40 billion to you. You just help me. Some people actually help them. I'm sending lakhs of ways and they get nothing. So they're out there. Sometimes they oil company has paid overdraft to me. This many dollars rupees. I want to take it out before they come to know. You help me. Like that, they will tell and they will take the money. Very, very dangerous crime. It is a social engineering crime. So इसमें precaution लेना है. We should not respond any spam email. email spam email होता है तो उसको सीधा delete करो. Social networking site. This is technology is replacing the conventional way of doing the business and offer window of opportunity to criminals to exploit the innocent users to execute their ill will. Social engineering can defeat any digital technology. Social engineering is the art of using deception, influence, manipulation, convince human to who has access to computer resource to do something that he would not have done under the normal circumstances. And as I because there are many the social networking sites, and there what happens, we reveal our identity with our own. The Google knows about you. Google knows more about you than you know about yourself. Because हमको हैबिट है कहीं गया फोटो निकाल के डाल दिया पूरे गया है एट सो प्लेस और आपका सब बर्थडे क्या डेट है किधर जाते हैं क्या करते हैं सो दिस इज वी आर ओनली रिवीलिंग and it is the one thing. And second thing is there are so many fake messages there. We believe that message and we think by reading that messages हम हमको स्मार्ट समझते हैं but वो fake messages स्प्रेड करने के लिए it's makes more money as users are attracted to them. The we WhatsApp में क्या है, fake news is major subject of WhatsApp University. What do you see? What are the light low, right? सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट के बहुत सारे इधर फायदे हैं. डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कर सकते हैं. इट सिंप्लीफाइज द कम्युनिकेशन. ब्रांडिंग है, ब्रांडिंग कर सकते हैं बिकॉज उसमें ई कॉमर्स में आपको लार्ज कस्टमर मिलता है अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. एंड लीगल एस्पेक्ट है उसमें, डिफेंस केसेस होता है, एंटी नेशनल एक्टिविटी होता है इसमें, एंटी सोशल कॉजिंग हेट्रेड कम्युनल वायलेंस वो भी होता है इसमें, इन्वेडिंग प्राइवेसी एंड एंटी लीगल एक्टिविटीज भी बहुत होता है. बट उसमें वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल. वायरस अटैक होता है, वायरसेस, malware, spywares may be planted by users post tweets, email communication to obtain the user credential and gain the access system. Phishing attempt रेगुलर से हो सकता होता है by disabling, identity misuse करते हैं. Attacker impersonate the legitimate user by using his legitimate information posted on social networking site. The personal potential information should not be disclosed on social networking site. Social इसमें I will give one example of social engineering. Our one Indian, he was in Dubai and he came in contact with some girl in India. Hello, sir. Hello, hello.
Yeah. After you finish the social networking, you can close it.
ठीक है ठीक है. Okay, okay. The last one I will take Wi-Fi security. Wi-Fi connection. It is a Wi-Fi. This thing because Wi-Fi आपका अगर प्रोटेक्ट नहीं है तो क्रिमिनल यूज करता है. So you should protect your Wi-Fi by proper password and because ये केस वाशी में हुआ था. Okay, we'll discuss sometimes. So I want to now end this session by controlling emotions using common sense and being aware, we can make committing cybercrime as a high risk and no gain to methods for criminals. इसमें जो डर गया वो समझो बच गया. So be aware and be safe. Thank you.
Very nice session, sir. Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
A great session. Very, very nice session. Great session.
Sir, is there any time to ask any question?
Yes,
I
you
think
can
there
ask.
is- I think we will take only 1 or 2 questions, not beyond that, because we are running much beyond time. Anand Saxena ji, आप पूछिए. Anand Saxena ji, आप पूछिए.
Swami sir, Swami sir,
बोलो.
ये हाँ, are you able to listen me, sir?
I am listening.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
ये जो पुराने कंप्यूटर से लैपटॉप हमारे होते हैं, उसमें बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन हमारी कॉन्फिडेंशियल रहती है, पर्सनल भी रहती है. तो वो मान लो काम नहीं कर रहे हैं और उसको अगर डिस्पोज ऑफ करते हैं, कहीं फेंक देते कर देते हैं, तो वेदर एनी पर्सन कैन go to the access of our confidential information and he can misuse it. So is it possible,
Yes,
sir?
it is possible.
Then how
Because
to?
मतलब आपका यूनिट से आपके जोरस कॉपी वगैरह है वो सब. फिर बोले आपका क्वेश्चन.
मेरा कंप्यूटर काम नहीं कर रहा है, लैपटॉप काम नहीं कर रहा है और आई एम नॉट एबल टू पुट इट ऑन आल्सो. अभी इसके अंदर मेरी बहुत सी इंफॉर्मेशन है जो कॉन्फिडेंशियल है, पर्सनल है.
That's time before disposing you take out the hard disk and dispose because your data, important data is there. There is a hard disk wiping tool is there for that wiping tool. You have to run the wiping tool a number of times and then only you should dispose the laptop.
अगर ये काम नहीं कर रहा है तो even then we can backup our data.
काम नहीं कर रहा है तो you show it to expert, forensic expert. Otherwise it is better if आपको कुछ मिलता नहीं तो simple है कि आप उसको hard disk निकाल के dispose करो. Data you should not actually give it out. Data is accessible. Data, even deleted data can be retrieved and misused.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have one question.
Say.
Recently, I had to update this Airtel yearly payment and all. I used my debit card, and it said it will take 2 hours to process. So suddenly I got a doubt that why this message has come. So I asked the bank to stop the payment, and I had to pay to the main user, to the gallery, went there and paid the money. And I asked, can you check, was there a transaction? He said, maybe on the internet you get a lot of these Airtel or any of these prepaid card payments. So this is only being publicized by Google.
So little loudly. I'm not able to hear you. Say little loudly.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
See, what happened is I had to update my ATM, means telephone, say prepaid. So I went in the Google, I opened the site. When I paid the money, given the 3-digit that number you said at the back of it, and then it said it will take 2 hours to process the payment. I was little upset, so I immediately wrote to my bank, that Canara Bank, that stop payment of this, and then I got the reply, yes, done. And the next day when I went to the gallery, pay the money in cash, I said, please check whether my payment was taken or not. And I also checked with the bank that they had not taken, luckily. So the transfer of information through this internet or these Wi-Fi, sometimes there is some other fraud also could be taken up. So this is my point to share with.
Yes.
We should not use always Wi-Fi or telephone, maybe go do it through the computer, not from the mobile.
Use it with the proper protection.
Yes.
It should not be open. And with the proper protection, you should use online. Always go online with the protection. If you do not have proper antivirus, don't go online.
Okay. And another point is, these banks are always saying, ICICI Bank or HDFC, please connect your PAN card with this Aadhaar card. The funniest thing is, when I go them, how did you publish this point? Already I have done it. So no, just ignore it. So when I found out that from Andheri, some unknown marketing company was got our numbers or whatever telephone addresses on the mobile and sending messages. That also we should not. I feel not should do it. But the banks
No,
might have-
you should not do it. You should not do it. And
Because-
Aadhaar card, you should lock it. Digitally, it should be locked, Aadhaar card, on
Okay.
Aadhaar website.
blocked.
And when
Okay.
whenever you go to any Xerox, you put their stamp or write by your handwriting that it
Okay.
is document only for the purpose of Airtel or your like that. And
Okay, thank
you
you.
are submitted this and this date
And
and
date.
time and like that.
Thank
You
you,
should
sir.
write.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very
Sir,
much.
sir, can I ask one question, sir, please?
Yes.
Sen Gupta, sir, is there time?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, last week I was going through my Facebook and one message flashed that your iPhone has been hacked. So take action immediately, all that. So I got worried. So is it, what is that actually like?
That is simply you wanted to make the phishing that to operate you, and you will suddenly you will iPhone you आप उसके साथ connect करेंगे उस link में, and he will make the fraud. उसको it is a spam mail, it is a spam message. Don't respond such messages. Hello. Hello.
You hear me? Hello?
Now here, and I'm able to hear.
Yeah,
It is
sorry, mute. Yeah.
It
So-
is a spam message. Do not respond it.
Okay. Yeah, even my son told me that, but then I wanted to clear it because I'm staying in Nerul, but now I'm here in Doha with my son's family. Okay. So I don't know whether he has put his hand in my bank account or what. I don't know because my phone doesn't work here, India phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I didn't get any message from bank and nothing like that. But that message was flashing, so I was little worried.
It is a fraudulent message.
Okay, thank you, sir. I got my answer. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, madam.
So thank you very much. I think Mr. Sureshwamy, I think we had a wonderful session, a fascinating session. Each of the type of the crime itself is a subject by itself. So possibly we will take the session, some other session for your with your guidance. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome,
Thank
sir.
you,
Welcome.
sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
welcome.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.